So at this point, I'm crawling out of the coffin again, and it's pitch black, and I'm feeling around, and I'm like, oh my God. I realize I'm right back in the basement that I told you about in part 47. And I start freaking out. I'm like, there's no way that he found me. He went to jail. And when he started flirting with the receptionist, like, and he said, like, oh my God, she's just a friend that I have sleepovers with. I was like, I trust him. Like, I trusted him. And suddenly I hear this ominous voice come behind me. I'm like, there's no way it's him. He is in jail. And it says, you're going to get in. And I feel something grab the back of my neck, and I reach behind me and I feel this round, hard thing. And it's exactly what you're thinking that it is. It's the clown. And we all know what's on the other side of the clown. And it's her, because she's a ventriloquist for clowns. So I start freaking out because I'm like, how did she even find me? Like, I go into survival mode, it's fight or flight, and I know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. She's like, you're going to get in. And I'm like, I'm not getting back in the go-kart. Like, you're not going to get me back in the go-kart. And she's like, no. And she points to a Power Wheels. And I'm like, I'm not going, like, I know what happened with the mine cart. I know what happened with the go-kart. Like, I'm not getting in the Power Wheels. And she's like, yes, you are. And so she puts me in the Power Wheels. It's not even a Barbie Power Wheels. Okay. So now I'm in the Power Wheels, and I'm like freaking out because like it's being dragged by the beings. And like, you know what the beings are. Like, I don't want to go into it, but like the beings are dragging it. And I'm like, I know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. On the other side of this, we already know, because in part 32, I already told you like parts of it. So now I'm freaking out because I'm like, is he going to be there? Is he out of jail and going to be there on the other side? And like, when I found out that she was pregnant with the triplets, like, I never thought that this is the kind of like revenge that was going to happen to me, because I didn't even know that he was with her. I didn't know he was with the other girls either. So here I am, like, I'm clueless. I don't know what's going on. So finally we get to the other side, and I'm freaking out, and I get out and I start running, and like, I am running as fast as I can. And like, she tries to chase me, but she doesn't even have to, because the other ones show up. The other 3 or 4 mistresses. I don't even know how many there are. So now like all the mistresses are there. Like, she's pregnant with the triplets, and suddenly like they put me right in front of the doors, and I'm like, I'm not going in. Like, you cannot force me through those doors again. They're like, you're going in. And you know where we were. You know exactly where we're standing. And he comes out of the doors, and he's like, you're coming in here. And I'm like, I'm not going back in. And I refuse to go back in to Chuckle Cheese and have them force me to play the games so that they can take the tickets and go get a prize, like join the tickets together and go get like one big prize. Like, I'm exhausted, like I'm overworked, like this is too much. Like, I need you guys to stop this mess. And so I did exactly what you think that I did. And I'll tell you about that in part 4032.